that what document is required, how you can apply it, that I will, what I have done, I am just explaining. It could be possible good for you and could not be. So it's purely, this is nowhere this voice message is giving a guarantee or warranty that you will get a visa, but that is what the process is mentioned. What I have used, I am explaining it. So first of all, you have to send a passport copies of you or the family or your friend or some teacher who would like to visit to attend your graduation ceremony in the UK. Okay, so there is some mitchell.goben at nebosh.uk. Some email is that from Nebosh. Joe can clarify what is the email address. They can put it over here. Then you will write email with your passport copy, sending one liner email or two liner email that you have passed on this batch and you would like to attend graduation ceremony of 2022. Please provide you with visa copy. So they will send you one invitation letter. It's like a cover letter that you have passed and you would be having a conversation. So they, Nebosh will send you that letter. So that is called a visa invitation letter, or you can call cover letter, whatever it may be. That letter is important for you to get a visa, or that letter is important for me to get a visa, I would say like this. And then you should having one website in Google, you can check it, gov.uk. If you will check gov.uk, the website of UK visa will open. Once this will be opening, okay, so there are different type of visa has been asked: multiple duration visa, work visa, this visa, that visa. So you select short term duration visa. If you are not a frequent traveler of international history, means if you don't have traveling history as a tourism, that is my personal suggestion, you apply for short term visa. Don't go for 2 year or 5 year or 10 year visa or 1 year multiple entry visa. There is a possibility that the visa officer might not be confident for you that you will coming back from UK, and there is a possibility of rejection, okay, despite you are holding a convocation letter. Okay, so if you have a history of international travels, you can apply for 5 year multiple entry visa based on that visa invitation letter also. Okay, or if you have 10-year program, if you have international travel histories. Now when I say international travel history, means this message I am sending to one of the people, I think so you are Indian and you are working in Qatar, means this is not a international travel history. International travel history means you are traveling more frequently on tourism, so that consider as international travel history. That is my perception and I could be 100% wrong. Okay, so won't take my word, but that is what my understanding based on some research on Google and this way. And then once you got that, you apply in that. There is very easy, there's nothing to be worried. Just like why you are going UK, they will ask this thing. You can say over there business, pleasure, some convocation, so that will all things will come. You just click that, go next, 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 next. You will do, they will ask your date of birth, passport number, travel history, everything they will ask. Next, next, next. You fill next, next, fill next, like this. Where you work, what is your company name, what is your education, all these things they will ask. Do you got rejection, do you have any criminal records, all these things in that gov.uk they will fix. There, click, 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 next. You do it, do it, do it, do it. Then once you reach to the end, they will ask for where you would like to submit the visa application. So people who is in Qatar, they can click Qatar. So when Qatar you will click, they will tell you where is the VFS Global. I don't know about Qatar, whether embassy entertaining the visa directly or it is through the third party agency which is called VFS Global. So if it is VFS Global, then you have to go to VFS Global. If it is UK embassy, then you have to take a printout of this which you fill the form, okay, and then you have to go to UK embassy, okay, in Qatar. For people who is in UAE, they have to go to VFS Global in Wafi Mall, third floor. Okay, so there you will find. So now what document is required? So first of all, this visa which form you fill, that should be your first document. Okay, then after that you can have a visa invitation letter which you get from NEBOSH. The third document you required is your company where you are working, that NOC. If you are a worker, if you are holding your own consultancy or something, then I don't know what is the correct document required. Then you can check with some visa agent. But if you are an employee, then NOC letter from your HR stating your salary, position, length of service. These are three mandatory things. Not mandatory, these are three obligation, I would say, that any letter requires, NOC letter required. So your salary, your length of service in that company, and then you will get this what you called as position. Now somebody might have changed a job recently and they are just 4 or 6 months in the company. HR might not give, but in UAE there is a benefit that you can apply experience letter through government also, that is MOH. If you go to MOH website and you will put your passport number or your labor card number and you will ask for a experience letter, so that experience letter in Arabic, immediately you can download it when your name and when you have entered in UAE, when you have exited, every detail will be there. So that you can translate it in English through translation and attach that as a third document of your visa application. The fourth document is your covering letter. You should be writing one letter to visa officer, that to visa officer, UK Embassy, Qatar or UAE. Okay, subject that you would like to visit for a convocation ceremony. Then you should say, dear sir, I have started my NEBOSH on this theme and I have completed. As part of a celebration and achievement, I would like to visit UK and it is a memorable day for my family that I have done this achievement. And you can add anything which is supporting your case, that after 10 years of my study, this is the second chance of my convocation, and blah blah blah, whatever you want to add. Then you add the point of your itinerary. When I say itinerary, that means when you are trying to enter UK approximately. So suppose if 15th was the convocation, you can say that I would be like to enter UK around 10th of XYZ month, and then you will be flying back after 10 days, 5 days you will be in London, then 5 days you will be going to Manchester. And there is the normally the UK, they do this NEBOSH, they do the convocation ceremony in Warwick University, which is I forgot where is the area, I think it's Kent something. It's very nice place, but you know, so that area you can put that 2 days I will be staying there, then 1 day I will be staying this and that. That itinerary you should be putting in a like a box format, table format, that enter on this day, this hotel I am staying, this day to this day, then I am traveling. Because UK, it's very, it's very small country, so you can travel from London to Scotland in 5 to 6 hours. So there is no overnight or something, so by train if you will travel also is 5 to 6. So you can make it that traveling to this date, and then I'm staying in this hotel, and then I'm 2 days here, then 2 days there. Like this, you can make your 10 days, 15 days, 20 days, whatever journey you want to stay. You can make that after your first paragraph of supporting that why you've been requesting visa. And then you write in the below that all the above part which has been explained has been supported with the document. And then you would humbly requesting visa officer to grant a visa. Now if you are traveling alone, that is sufficient. If you are traveling with family, just mention also that my family is also traveling or my kids is also traveling with me. So mention their names, passport number, passport expiry date also. Now this cover letter can be different. Okay, in this cover letter, as my personal experience, you should be mentioning your support of living, means how you are going to support your living, means how much money you have. So you can mention that you have a credit card, and then you can be using that credit card, you have a good credit history, or you have a bank account, bank money, matlab saving money you have, that you would like to use that. And then that becomes your all this, whatever you say, that, so that became your fourth document, that only one page letter or 1.5 page letter supporting your itinerary. After that, whatever documents will come is all are supporting documents. Like first you have said that you are be flying to UK or London or Heathrow, maybe you are flying directly to Glasgow in Scotland, and then you are staying there. So then you should be giving a dummy ticket, I would say, because normally for immigration any agent will issue you a reservation booking for 150 dirhams, for family of four. I got it for 100 dirhams. So you pay just and get approximately going tickets and coming tickets. Just it's like a reservation, so they will print it in 100 dirham. It's not a ticket, you can get that from agent. That should be your fifth document. Then the sixth document will be your hotel bookings. Now one of the good thing is that hotel booking you can get it from booking.com, free of cost, nothing. Have to just create an account, and from booking.com, date wise you can arrange your all bookings and attach in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 how much days, how much hotels you are staying, that you can attach it. Once you attach it, then you will be returning back. So first fifth document always shows that there is a return ticket also, so you don't have to attach for return ticket. Then you have to add the place where you are staying in this UAE or Qatar. If it is in Qatar, it's a Qatar ID, and if it is in UAE, it's Emirates ID. You have to add color, picture, clear, visible, both things in one paper, front and back in one paper, of all your family member, teacher, and whatever friends going with you. So that you have to add. Then you have to add passport copies of everybody. Then passport copy should be, normally we as expert knows, then whenever we have to submit a passport copy, it should be a front page, last page, and then a visa page. If you are holding of 2 or 3 passports which has been expired, please add all, in order for not having any doubt or something. So add both passport and pages also, and then mention it through PDF writer. This is the old passport, this is the active passport, like this for all family member you add it. Then if your wife is working, then you add the NOC from your wife, this also, that your wife is working and your wife employer also does not have any objection that she would be traveling with you on that day. If you have kids, then the kids, if they are studying in school, they might have ID cards, so add the ID card of the school and the latest money fees which you have paid. Okay, latest money which you have paid, that you add it. Then you add your tenancy contract. I don't know what in Qatar, but in UAE we have a tenancy contract attested by Hijari. If it is in Dubai, Sharjah and Abu Dhabi, excuse, I don't have any knowledge on Sharjah and Abu Dhabi. So Hijari contract you should be adding it. So once you add that Hijari contract, then what more is left is then you have to add, like you have any saving fixed deposits or bank statement for 6 months. Sorry for interruption, but this statement can be added after your company NOC also. Okay, because that will support it. Okay, now if you have cash, normally in Gulf nobody gives cash, everybody transfers the salary to bank account. But if that account does not support the required money, for example, this is purely my thinking, I am not guaranteeing you that this is the correct way. Only visa officer and UK embassy or any approved agent can only give you correct information. This is what I have done, so I am saying it in order for somebody to get awareness on it. If it is useful, by the grace of Allah. If it is not useful, I should not be put accountable for that. So please do it, due diligence, and as a safety, it is our inbuilt duty to analyze before taking an action. So moving forward, then you have if coming back, if suppose your salary is below 10,000 and you have money, but normally it has been seen that if 10,000 is the salary, UK of a visa officer might have some level of doubt that whether you will be returning back or you have sufficient money to sustain, so then, because when you fill the form, they will ask you about it, that your salary is suppose 10,000, what is your monthly expenses, and you have put suppose the truth, which is 10,000 is your income and you have put 5,000 is your monthly expenses. So it looks fair enough that you are saving a 50%, but that 50% should reflect in your statement. It should not reflect in your statement that you have a 10,000 of income and you are paying